Skittles is sleeping. Skittles, my rescue staff, is sleeping. Hi there. Caught me with my glasses on, which I wear. Hungry Nuts with a Z. How are you doing? It is Friday morning. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Last night, I never got much bloody sleep. Never slept very good last night. It was cold, very cold here in Scotland. Been minus 15 in some parts. I think it was about minus 8 last night here in Dundee. But yeah, very, very cold. I'm up early today. I've been up since, well, I've been awake since 6 a.m. I've had about 2 hours sleep. My next door neighbour, the guy next door, remember I told you in another video about them being deaf and they can't talk, the whole family, the husband and wife and the little boy, they're all deaf and dumb. I hate using that word, dumb. They can't talk, they can't hear. I think they're Latvian as well, because of their names. I've googled their names and they come up as Latvian names. I think they're Latvian as well. But anyway, the guy's away to work, goes away early in the morning, and he went away at 7:45 there. But last night, he does it near enough every night, well, not every night, but most nights he does. He bangs his back door constantly for ages. He lets his wee doggy out, he's got a wee dog, and he bangs his door. Every time I go to bed, for some reason the door seems to start getting banged round about that time I go to bed. Last night I went to bed about 10:30, and I just got in bed, and the next minute his back door was getting opened and banged and opened and banged. I don't know if he's doing it. He's not doing it on purpose, I think. He's not doing it on purpose, but he's in and out his back door all the time at night, which is weird. But anyway, he can't sleep that bloody much, that guy. Unless he comes home, because he comes home around about 6 p.m. at night or 5:30, so maybe he has a sleep, you know, and then gets up and has his dinner, and then has a couple of hours sleep during the night. But his back door was getting banged till about 2:30 in the morning. And he was in and out and in and out. He does it a lot. It's weird. It's just weird. I don't care what he's doing. But anyway, I'm not going to say anything till a bit. Right. Sanctuary housing is the association. Association. I can't say the word. I'll just put my teeth in. Heck. Haven't been wearing them for a couple of days. My false dentures. I need to get back to the dentist because they're slack. They're slack. My gums have shrunk a bit and the teeth, the dentures have shrunk. I could hardly bloody talk. Right, I've just had a shower. That's how my hair's all combed down. David's not been up since he was cheeky. I told him to go away. Well, he went away a couple of days ago. System Skynet, Frankie, who's on YouTube, who's got a great channel, said he saw him yesterday. So at least to know that he's okay. So thanks for your message, Frankie, letting us know that you bumped into him. He'll be up. He'll come up sometime. I said in another video he came up with 18 cans of Budweiser Lager. Well, it's still in my spare fridge in the kitchen. I haven't touched that. I've no intention of touching it. And I've also got a carry out that he got us on Monday as well. I've had 1 can out of that the whole week, which is pretty good. I've only had 1 can of beer all week. And I'm feeling better. And I've been eating quite healthy. And that's why David not been here. Because David will not eat a lot of veg and that. He likes all these sausages and burgers and all that. And I'm into all this veg, to be honest with you. And chicken and soups, homemade soup, which I've been doing. And homemade curry, vegetable curry that I made myself yesterday, a healthy one. But yeah, I'm just gibbering away. The way I talk, I'm always changing the subject. Right there. I'm always changing the subject. It's just the way I am with my bipolar. I start talking about something, then I go on about something else. Right. Sanctuary housing. Houses are crap. Their houses are really crap. They're cold. They are cold. I'm waiting on a repairman coming. And this repairman, I put a repair in, well, David put the report in for a repair needing done to a spare bedroom. I've got a spare bedroom, which used to get used for, would you believe, my big sunbed, which I don't have anymore. I got rid of it years ago. I had a big sunbed that I bought years ago. It was a good one, and I sold it. But I wouldn't use it, because they're quite dangerous, some of these sunbeds. But I've got a spare room, and David uses it if he comes up and stays over maybe at night. It's got a bed in it, an IKEA sofa bed and everything. In fact, I'll show you that. I'll go for a wee walk, shall we? Let's go for a wee walk. My mum's old grandfather clock. Well, it's only a cheap one. I painted it a bright colour. You can't really see it in this light. Right, my Caravaggio picture. Right, let's go upstairs. It's going to be dark till I get up the stair. So, excuse me, it's dark. I'm still here. Put it right on. This is my spare room. On that wall there, I used to have, how big is that? Must be about 10 foot. I used to have a 10-foot sheet, white sheet on that wall. But I just put that up because of my DJ stuff there. I just put that up. I took the white sheet down because I bought one of these and it was quite good. I had it connected up to a DVD player, and it's a projector. A projector which used to project on that big wall, and I used to lie in my bed and watch all my films and music videos. Right, what was it on about? Let's put this right out. Oh, it's dark again, and it is dark outside, would you believe? This is the spare room. It's got an old TV in it, old telly. It's a mess, the room's a total mess. Clothes on a dryer here. It's a mess, the carpets are a mess. Because when David comes up, he sometimes sits up the stair and he plays he's got a game console, an old game console in there, in that cabinet, and the old TV, and he'll sit on that chair and he'll play computer games, which I'm not really into. And that's the sofa bed that I tell you about. See it? It comes out into a great big double, but he uses it as a single if he's here. And Skittles, my rescue staff, he sleeps at night on it with him. Right, let's look out the window. That's the view from outside. The field. The snow. The cold sky. It's dark. Right. David put a report in, I said, to Sanctuary Housing. Do you know what? There's a Sanctuary van sitting across that road. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see it. Can you see that? It's covered in snow. A Sanctuary van, repair van, which has sat there for a week and a half. Now, any time you phone up Sanctuary and want a repair done, they're always saying that they're busy, and they'll fit you in maybe in a month's time to get a repair done. Now, I've been waiting about 8 weeks on a repair, and do you know what it is? It's that socket, that white socket for the light. It wasn't working, and David reported it about 7 weeks ago. And I just got a letter yesterday saying that they'd be here today. Got a letter yesterday, Thursday, saying that they'd be here today. And let's go down the stair. So that's that room. Mess. It's a total mess, that room. It's pointless putting new carpets down because David will just make a mess of them. He's an office swabber. So yeah, 7 weeks ago, I keep going on about David being a swabber, but he is. For an army boy, he is. I've said it in another video. So it's just pointless buying new carpets and everything. I give up. I've actually gave up. I just hoover the room now. I wouldn't waste money on new carpets or that because I'd just get ruined. Right, I've had my wee rant about David again. 7 weeks I've been waiting on that switch, and it's mad because there's a repair van, like what I just showed you outside. It's been sitting there for over a week and a half. And as I say, I got a letter yesterday saying they'll be here today between 8 AM and 6 PM. So I've got to stay in all day. It's not that I go out, but maybe I would need to go out, you never know. I've not got anybody else here. David's not here to let the guy in, just in case I needed to go out or that. And it's a bit stressful to wait in for 8 AM. See, I've been up early. God knows what time he'll come. That's if they do come. Between 8 AM and 6 PM at night, just to fix a light switch. You're not allowed to touch them yourself. They say you're not allowed to touch them. But anyway, that's all he's coming for. But it's working just now, but I want to make sure that it's working proper, because it's got a habit of not working, connecting, and the light will not go on at times. Right, I'm gibbering. I've got a coffee. This is my second one. It's really, I'm not feeling the cold so much today. I think it's because I've been moving about and I had a hot shower there. I need to get hair dye for my hair. The grey, see the grey there? It's coming right through. I've not had a hair dye for a few weeks now. So yeah, it's a bit stressful waiting on workmen coming for me with my bipolar and depression. I get all worked up. I should relax a bit, but it's just, I do get worked up at times. I think that's because I didn't go out often as well. I might come across confident on my YouTube videos, but when I go out, I don't really speak to anybody. I find it difficult to talk to people at times. It's okay doing this on YouTube, but if you were to meet me in a pub or that, it'd probably be affiche, you know, and it'd probably be really boring, just like what I am on YouTube, of course, boring. But I find it really hard to speak to people at times. I never used to. But on YouTube, as I say, it's easy for me to just sit here in front of a camera and talk a lot of shite. Right, I'll get going just now. It's the weekend. Have a super, super Friday. Keep warm if you're in Scotland. It's cold, or wherever you are, if it's cold, keep warm. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just going to sit about and wait. I'm not taking Skittles out, because I took Skittles out yesterday and we were out for, I think it must have been about 40 minutes, which is quite a long time to take them out. Yesterday I took them out, and the snow was still on the ground, but it's really icy and cold, and his back paw was lifted up when he was walking. He was limping with his back paw, and I think he really wanted home. So when I said to him, you wanted him, he belted down the road on his head. He was pulling to get him, and then he jumped on the sofa and wanted a cover on him. He pulled the cover up on him. Before raiding my bin in the kitchen, I've got a big bin in the kitchen that I've got to keep empty. Every time I put cans in it or milk cartons, it's always knocked over. He's always going in bins. He's always raking in bins. Nightmare. And he's got a habit of jumping on my worktops, which I'm not keen on, because he can knock things over, you know. Right, I've gibbered. I've said a lot. I'll get going just now. I'll do another video, tell you about the repairman, when he's been, and what time he comes at. So that's that. I'll get going just now. Have a nice Friday. Have a nice weekend. Thank you if you've subscribed to the Hungry Nuts channel with a Z. If you haven't, could you maybe consider it? It'd be great to get more subscribers. But thanks anyway if you have. And thank you for looking at my mad stuff. I'll get going just now. I'm going to have my coffee. I've got my curtains open to wait on the workmen coming. But yeah, that's Skittles will have to stay in the kitchen because he's off. Skittles is offy for jumping on people. I don't want him jumping on the workman when he comes in. Right, I'll get going. I'll see you later. Bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day now. Is that right? What's that what McDonald's staff say? Have a nice day. Have a great day. Have a nice day. Or do they just say, there's your burger and bugger off? Right, I'll get going. Bye. I've gibbered. Cheerio.